I struggle with wrapping up my ideas. Tips on writing a good conclusion. So the tip here is just as much as you would have an introductory paragraph telling a reader, what's going to come, and then you follow that sequence with each of the different paragraphs. So too, you'll have a conclusion at the end that says, "I've told you this, 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 and this." Now, some conclusions need to be a little bit more interpretive. You cannot just summarize what you've told your reader in a section. Some sections of reports that's acceptable. You might just be summarizing if you're describing a methodology and a process that you're going to follow. You just wrap it up as a conclusion. But a conclusion for the discussion section of a final report needs to bring that interpretation, needs to bring that application together. That's your contribution, the results that's unique to your study, your discussion, your application, recommended new areas of work, etc. That conclusion can't just be only a summary of what you've spoken about. It also can't introduce new information, obviously, in a conclusion, but it needs to bring the interpretation through. It needs to bring your contribution through. It needs to be quite bold in terms of your academic voice. And then the other tip is, just as each paragraph has its own, core concept or topic that you're dealing with, even the last sentence of each paragraph, should be a little bit of a conclusion as much as possible. And then you're concluding each topic as you go, and you're not having to end off each topic in the overall conclusion. It's a conclusion of conclusions, if you like, but don't make it too mechanical. It is not necessary for every single paragraph. Otherwise, you're going to have lots of unnecessary sentences just repeating what you've just said in that exact paragraph. But those are some tips about writing good conclusions.